Okay, so we are already 6 months late. Actually, we are half a year late. Hey guys, it's your Tagal Mary and welcome to another episode of Tech Talk with Mary, wherein pag-uusapan natin guys kung bakit nga ba nawala ang LG Mobile sa smartphone scene. Actually, hindi lang dito sa Pilipinas but officially all over the world. Wala na pong i-release na smartphone ang LG. Which is actually really sad, although hindi naman ako masyado nakakapag-unbox ng mga LG smartphones lately, since syempre most of their releases nga are official in the US or in Korea. Lalong-lalo na yung kanilang pinaka-controversial smartphone release, which is the LG Wing. That's the reason why, guys, I bought this device. Actually, since hindi nga na-launch ang LG Wing here in the Philippines, I had to outsource it and bumili ako sa Facebook Marketplace. What I have here is the Korean version. So yeah, nung binuksan ko siya guys, nung pagkakuha ko sa kanya, it was all in Korean. I had to use Google Translate nung una ko siyang beses na sinasetup para mapalitan ko ng language. Pero madali at mabilis ko lang naman siyang nagawa. So ano nga ba yung reason why LG Mobile is leaving the mobile phone business? Actually, sa mga hindi familiar or medyo bago sa smartphone industry guys, ang LG Mobile, isa yan sa mga pioneer talaga or sila yung mga OG of mobile phones. Kasabayan yan yung mga BlackBerry, Nokia, and even Samsung. Actually, I think si Samsung na lang yung pinakamatatag sa kanila. Meaning guys, ang LG Mobile, they won't be making new smartphones or new releases in the future. Pero continuous pa rin naman yung pagbebenta nila ng LG smartphones na natira or na-release nila previously. Pero depende pa rin yan sa region nyo. And the reason why is, sabi nila it's their strategic decision to leave or exit nga the competitive mobile phone industry. And it will enable daw the company to focus on other areas such as again, television or basically other tech aside from smartphones. So yes guys, sa mga nako-confuse pa rin, may LG pa rin naman. May mga TV tayo, may ref, washing machine, and actually meron nga rin silang bagong face mask. I have yet to try the face mask guys, pero medyo may kamahalan kasi siya, so hindi ko alam kung bibili ako in the future. Now that I'm done explaining guys kung ano nga ba yung nangyari sa LG Mobile at sana nalinawan na rin yung iba dito na confused bakit mayroong goodbye LG, paalam LG Mobile na nangyayari sa social media ngayon. At least alam nyo na, diba? LG Wing guys, hindi lang po napkin ang may wings, kundi mga smartphones din. Si Jason nagsabi na. Sa mga hindi familiar sa LG Wing, actually, itong phone na to, isa to sa may pinakamaganda at unique na form factor. Alam naman natin na usong-uso yung mga phones na di-flip, di-fold, but LG, they took it a little, you know, more extreme. And yes, nagsuswivel nga yung screen nito. So, unboxin natin. I'm sure you guys are very curious kung ano bang klaseng phone to. The box looks like this. May nakalagay lang tayo na wing. And as you can see, merong text na nakalagay dito na case included. So, wala kayong dapat ipaglala in case that you will be getting the LG Wing kung saan kayo mag-outsource ng case kasi may kasama naman na sa box. And when I bought it, it's already unsealed. Bukas na siya guys. Kasi nga, I think they had to check kung gumagana yung unit before sending it out or before selling it. So, pag-open, we have the phone agad-agad. According from its plastic, meron nga siyang swivel mode, a gimbal motion camera, a notchless OLED full vision display, and a dual recording. So, mamaya lahat yan ititry natin. Underneath, of course, we have this. Ito yung kanyang smaller box. And inside, of course, andito yung kanyang paperworks, which is, again, in Korean. And meron siyang panindot or the SIM ejector tool inside. And we have here the case. Isa to sa may pinakamagandang case na nakita ko so far. And magtataka kayo, paano ba ginagamit yung case? Actually, parang meron siyang adhesive para ididikit mo na lang siya sa likod ng LG Wing, which is why meron nga siyang plastic na ganito. Mamaya tatanggalin natin yan. Medyo familiar kung paano natin ginagamit yung case ng Samsung Galaxy Z Flip before. A power brick na USB Type-C yung kanyang port. Type-C to USB Type-C charging cable. And wow, it comes with a really nice set of earphones. Actually, isa to sa pinakamagandang earphones na nakita ko included in the box. And may kasama rin siyang silicone ear tips. Let's remove the plastic. This is in the color Illusion Sky, and kung titingin nga kayo sa internet or sa Facebook market, most of the LG Wing that is being sold there is in Aurora Gray or yung kanyang black version. So yes guys, maswerte ang atin yung Mary at nakahanap ako ng sky na color niya. So try na natin yung Oh my God, that is so cool. Pwede bang magganto na lang tayo magdamag? Let's remove this as well. Patong natin yung case, pero hindi ko muna aalisin yung kanyang pinaka-plastic kasi nga I will be shooting the phone pa and I want to show mismo yung ganda ng kanyang pinakalikod. Actually, no guys, it looks very sturdy enough na parang hindi na niya kailangan ng case. Pero knowing myself, kailangan ko siyang lagyan ng case afterwards. Ayan, so this is how it looks like with a case on it. Honestly, this phone, itong LG Wing, this will give me a new mobile experience and yun naman talaga yung goal ng LG dito. Alam niyo guys, this will probably be my weirdest phone na in-unbox. Hindi ko alam, hindi ko maintindihan eh. Parang, it really is a cool technology. Pero I'm not sure how people or consumers will use this kind of phone on their daily lives. So, kapag nakasara siya ng ganito, it looks like an ordinary smartphone. Meron siyang in-display fingerprint sensor. Okay naman siya, it's fast and consistent. And as you can see, wala siyang notch. So, Mary, nasa ng front camera niyan? Actually, it has a pop-up camera. So, hindi lang yung swiveling niya, yung gumagalaw sa phone na to. Kung hindi, yung kanyang front camera. So, masyado yatang maraming moving parts yan, Mary. Do you think that will last? Well, actually, that depends na lang on the user. So, yung pinaka-display niya sa harapan, it has 6.8 inches. Full HD plus OLED display na merong Corning Gorilla Glass 5 protection. And it's not flat, guys. Medyo may pagka-curved yung edges niya. And meron siyang volume rockers on the side. A power button below. Meron siyang triple camera setup at the back. Medyo kakaiba yung shape ng SIM tray natin dito. Below, meron siyang microphone, USB Type-C port, and speaker grill. No headphone jack. And yung sides niya, it's actually made of metal. So, Mary, what's the exact weight? Mabigat, guys, yung phone, ha? So, syempre, dalawa yung screen natin, eh. Parang, it's like having two phones in one. It weighs exactly 260 grams. So, mas mabigat siya sa Mi 11 Ultra, pero hindi naman siya kasing bigat ng mga tablets. Actually, mas mabigat pa rin ang mga tablets natin. People won't really do a second look or people won't bother to look at your phone kasi nga, syempre, parang ordinary phone lang naman siya. Pero, but once you swivel it, ayan na. Doon nalalabas yung kanyang secondary screen. Hindi pa rin ako sanay na i-swivel siya ng isang kamay lang. I have to use my left hand para mabuksan ko siya. It is quite a big phone and maliit lang naman ang kamay ko. Or the only thing that I don't like about this phone is yung way ng pag-swivel mo sa kanya is pa-left. Hindi mo siya pwedeng i-swivel to the right. So, kapag sa first time user mo ipapahawak itong phone, they might, mistaken it, tapos baka mas-swivel nila ito sa right, and they might break it. Pero guys, alam nyo, I tried swiveling it to the right para lang malaman kung ano bang mangyayari, masisira ba siya, mafo-forced ba siya. To my surprise, sturdy naman siya, and it's also OLED and 3.9 inches yung kanyang pinaka-size. So, basically, you will be getting a T-shaped smartphone. Disclaimer, this phone requires you to use two hands. Bakit? Well, if you will be trying to swivel it, kaya naman ng isang kamay, pero pag isasara mo na, di talaga kaya, kailangan mo gamitin yung isa mo pang kamay to close it like this. So, what else is there? Actually, sa ibabaw dito, guys, meron siyang earpiece. Yun lang yung tanging meron tayo sa ibabaw. And of course, a motorized pop-up camera in case that you will be taking a selfie. Sa likod, meron siyang parang pass-through cutout to give away to the earpiece, guys. Kasi nga, syempre, pag clinose mo, you will be, wondering, hala, natatakpan na yung earpiece niya. Pero since may butas nga doon, it will give a clear audio. So, ang tanong, Mary, what is the purpose of that? Parang, ano ba? Para lang ba may cool factor? Para lang ba maging unique ang LG? Actually, there's more behind it. And ito, ilalatag ko sa inyo yung mga purpose niya. So, kapag binuksan niyo yung kanyang swivel mode, meron siyang parang launcher na lalabas doon sa pinaka-main display. And yes, yung kanyang pinaka-screen sa ilalim, usable naman siya kung paano nyo ginagamit ang ordinary phone. It has applications and of course, it is touchscreen. Multitasking. Halimbawa, sa ibabaw or sa main display niya, you are watching YouTube videos. And the below display, you can, actually reply to comments, or maybe open notes, or maybe check the internet, guys, habang nanonood kayo ng YouTube. Another example is while you are watching YouTube video, you can control the setting of that video below. Pwede kayo mag-pause or play. You can adjust the display, the sound. Another thing that you can do here, guys, is habang view nyo yung gallery nyo on top, you can actually choose below the second screen yung mga photos. Other than that, yung main display actually, pwede nyo siyang gamitin as your main keyboard habang nagtatype kayo, like for example, sa notes. So, another question, paano namin yan ilalagay? For example, gusto namin siyang ilagay sa tripod. How will it work? Kunwari sa kotse. Actually, pwede naman, guys, you can just dock it sideways. Like for example, yung nasa pinaka-main display nyo, nandun yung map. And then on the smaller display, you can, use Spotify or check your messages. And of course, gaming. Actually, there are a lot of games that is quite the perfect match for the LG Wing. Katulad na lang guys ng Asphalt 9. While you are playing the Asphalt 9 on this orientation, actually pag ganito, lalaro ka ng Asphalt 9, you can check the map on the upper display. Actually, I'm hoping na more applications, guys, will be, more integrated sa LG Wing mismo. Kasi nga, syempre, not all applications will adjust. Yung pinaka nagustuhan ko rin sa kanya, the gimbal mode. But before those, ano ba yung camera specifications niya? We have 64 megapixels wide camera, 13 megapixels ultra-wide camera, and another 12 megapixels ultra-wide. And for the motorized pop-up camera, it's 32 megapixels. So, bakit dalawa yung ultra-wide camera niya? Actually, yung isa, that's for the gimbal mode. So yeah, yung gimbal mode niya actually, it's a really cool feature. Again, it's one of these phones main highlight and no other phones can offer you this actually. And guys, iba yung gimbal system na sinasabi ko compared to the Vivo X50 Pro nung lumabas siya. So yeah, dito, meron siyang gimbal that you can actually control. But then again, as someone who is, an ordinary person using this extraordinary smartphone, I doubt that I will be using the gimbal mode or the gimbal system na meron nitong LG Wing. It has 4,000 mAh battery capacity, which is, I find kinda lacking kasi nga syempre, dalawa yung display na meron tayo dito. Nakukulangan talaga ako sa 4,000 mAh, but then again, hindi ko masabi since bago pa lang naman sa akin yung device. Lastly, it has the Qualcomm Snapdragon 765G, and yung variant na meron ako has an 8GB of RAM with 128GB of internal storage. Actually, it's not bad. All the specifications for the amount that I paid for this phone, I only bought it for 23,000 pesos. And I'm not saying na mura siya, but for the form factor that it has, for the crazy technology involved on this phone, mura na yon. Extra other feature, guys, meron din siyang wireless charging. So, medyo pang flagship yung ganong klase ng feature. Although, it has no IP rating, which is expected naman na sa isang phone na maraming gumagalaw na parte. So yeah, that's it guys for my LG Wing unboxing and first impressions video and the story behind LG Mobile leaving the smartphone scene. Thank you so much guys for watching another episode of Tech Talk with Mary. Pasensya na guys, I was not able to keep this up. Pero surely guys, on the following days, I will upload more episodes para naman mas informative, diba? Hindi lang puro tayo unboxing and review. Again, it's your Tagal Mary and see you on my next video. Bye guys!